Lawmakers who, in a matter of days, will have to vote on a spending bill to keep the federal government up and running. Democrats and even two local Republicans say if there is not a deal for DACA, they will shut down the government.
I am going to vote no on the budget if there's not a permanent legislative fix to Dreamers.
South Florida Republican Ileana Ros-Lehtinen telling CBS 4 News she is bucking her party.
There are people who will criticize me and say, you caused a government shutdown. And I'm saying, look, when you say that something's a priority, then you've got to treat it as a priority.
Carlos Curbelo, another local Republican, says he too will vote against the spending bill if there's no DACA fix.
I do not believe you can shut down the government of the United States over DACA. In fact,
Senator Marco Rubio sees it differently.
That if you're going to deal with DACA in a permanent way, you're going to have permanent changes to the way we enforce immigration laws.
Congress has just 2 days to fund the government or risk a shutdown.
I think cool heads hopefully will prevail on this thing.
A new proposal would give lawmakers another month to hammer out the details, but it doesn't deal with the Dreamers and doesn't even have the support of every Republican.
The president certainly doesn't want to shut down, and if one happens, I think you only have one place to look, and that's to the Democrats.
But Democrats aren't concerned. They believe voters would blame the party in control, the Republicans, in the event of a shutdown. And they point to polls that show that more than 70% of Americans want to give legal protection to those who were illegally brought here as kids.
And you'll notice we didn't mention how Senator Bill Nelson says that he will vote. So far, he will not commit one way or the other on what he intends to do. Also tonight, President Trump unveiling the winners of the Fake News Awards. He tweeted a link to the list hosted on the GOP's website, which crashed for a while. The awards single out 10 instances of incorrect reporting by national news outlets, as well as the overall coverage of the Russia investigation. A few minutes after the winners were revealed, the president sent a follow-up tweet saying, quote, despite some very corrupt and dishonest media coverage, there are many great reporters I respect and lots of good news for the American people to be proud of.